that Warren Buffett has dramatically reduced its stake in IBM. What can you tell us?
Well, he's throwing in the towel. He's looking at what happened to the stock, and he's decided to get out most of his position. Somebody knows a lot about IBM and pretty much everything else. Tom Giles joins us right now, Bloomberg Technology editor. Glad to have you sitting across from me here.
Good to be here, Corey.
So I just pulled up this thing on the IBM on my Bloomberg terminal. I want to show it to you and to our viewers, which it shows what happened to IBM stock while Buffett was building his position. So if you look over here on the left, you see Buffett increases his position. That's the green line. As the stock's around here, unlike many Warren Buffett holdings, the stock didn't go up while he held it. It went down.
It went the wrong way.
Yeah.
He held it during a really rough period in the IBM story. After Ginny Rometty took over from her predecessor, Palmisano, she really tried to right the ship. She changed some of the ways that they were doing things. The buyback slowed down. She really tried to invest in making this a provider of cloud computing services and getting away from the old IBM mainframes, services, hardware, etc. She's come a long way, but it happened very, very slowly. It's a big ship, and you don't turn a big ship overnight.
I think you're being too nice. I've never been accused of that, at least sitting in this chair. I looked at that holding when he took it and thought, this is a company who's... I was meeting with a CEO of an investment banking firm, an important investment banking firm. It was off the record meeting this morning. And we happened to talk about IBM.
Right.
And we all laughed around the table. We said, yeah, shrinking revenues and rising earnings per share, who's going to fall for that? Warren Buffett fell for that?
Of all people. And this is a guy who for many years avoided technology, feeling like, I want to leave that to people who know more about it. He wanted, traditionally he invested in things that you understand, that I get. McDonald's, for example, is one of the notable investments.
But he also has owned American Express, and he's owned a lot of Wells Fargo. So he's been on all kinds of things.
Things that he understood and Berkshire Hathaway understood. Tech they avoided, although they've been changing that. Big holder of Apple lately.
Right.
So he's definitely changed his tune in that regard. And Charlie Munger told Bloomberg a while back, that aversion to technology might have been one of our biggest mistakes. And for some of these companies, they were absolutely right.
Last thing I'll say about it, IBM's profits in this time went from $16 billion a year to $6 billion a year. IBM is a worse company than it was when Buffett first got involved, even though his investment didn't do terribly.
But they're showing signs of life.